Morning, everyone. So I'm going to continue talking about the precepts, and I think we are on the seventh one right now. So I'm going to talk about the seventh precept. Okay. So there are 10 precepts in total, and the seventh precept is actually about trying in this life as much as we can to refrain from praising oneself. Okay, to refrain from praising oneself and criticizing others. So both things happen at the same time, just like most things in Zen, basically. So it's very easy actually to praise oneself. So talk about yourself and think how superior you are compared to others, saying things like, I've done this, they couldn't do that, I've done that, I've done so much for this company, it's only me who has this set of skills. I'm one of the most important people for the workplace. I do so much for my family, and I do this, I do that, I. So that's praising oneself, and that's the ego. All right, and while it's good to have good self-esteem, to actually be happy with oneself, praising oneself too much is not good, because it separates you from the whole oneness, where you feel one with everyone, and that allows proper communication, harmony, peace. And that's one of the states of enlightenment, where you actually feel one with everyone. So if you're constantly praising yourself, you won't be able to achieve achieve or experience this oneness, let's say. And together with refraining from praising oneself, we have that idea of we try not to criticize others. Okay, what does that mean? It means comparing yourself to others, looking at what others are doing and judging their actions. Okay, that's criticizing others, thinking you're better than them, so that's why you're criticizing them. How are they able to do this? This is not good what they are doing. No. So that's criticizing others, because when you're criticizing others, there are two things. You either have too much time, that's why you're looking at what others are doing. You could be spending that time working on yourself. Okay, looking at the evils of the mind, like greed, jealousy, and all those things, and you actually think you're superior. So once again, it kind of matches well that idea where you're praising yourself. When you think you're better than others, it actually becomes easy to criticize others. That's why I think both things are mentioned in the seventh precept. All right. So plainly, to recap it in very simple terms, the seventh precept is about refraining from praising oneself. So you don't praise yourself. You feel good about yourself, but you don't keep telling people how great you are. That's ego. Okay. So refraining from praising oneself and not criticize others. All right. So that was the seventh precept for you. Now, does that mean we don't talk about the bad actions of people? No, it's not this. If you're talking about the bad actions of certain people in a constructive way, to warn people, to educate people, then it's fine. But the talk should be neutral, and you don't try to show how good you are as you talk about the bad things of others. So talking in a neutral way and constructively about the wrong things people are doing is fine, as long as you don't put the ego into it. All right. So that was the seventh precept for you. Okay. I'm going to do another video on the eighth precept when I have some time. Okay. Have a great weekend, everyone.